Do you do anything for these hills specifically?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Tell me.
Yeah, you know, I live in Tucson, Arizona, and where I live in Arizona, it's like a lot of hills, especially by my house.
Okay.
There's like this run I do almost every morning. It's my regular run. It's like about 5 miles just going up. Like it's not like a steep hill, but it's just a gradual uphill.
Okay.
And it's a nice. And that's what I just trying to get rid of it. You know, trying to get used to let my legs get used to running those hills, and then I just run downhill, trying to get my legs kind of faster. So I do a lot of hills running when I was in the Olympics. And I do like just like a 5-mile loop, in Arizona, which is like almost like 4 miles of it is like up to just a 1 mile down. And so I do that my easy run. Like I do 2 loops, 3 loops, 15 miles. So I'm running almost uphill all the time. So.
Okay. And when do you ever visualize, say, the first mile here, do you visualize the finish line, which is a rare uphill?
Oh, definitely. You have to visualize. You know, and I had like a couple few months ago in my house. I was cleaning my house, and then suddenly I found the chart of the New York Marathon course.
Like the profile?
Yeah, the profile of the chart, you know, the climb, you know, just the chart, just all like lined up. It's not, a lot of people think about the last 6 miles, but there's the hills in the middle of the runs too, but you don't notice, but if you look at the chart, you can see.
Yeah.
So
how did that affect your training? You found this, and then what?
And then you have to train for it. You have to start running hills from the first run to all the way to the end. You know, and they have to be like gradual, going up and down. You know, just so you must get used to.
Did you have a moment that the hills affected your race and your year?
You know, the hills always affect your racing stats. You know, but at the same time, it does affect everyone else. So it's just how you respond.
Yep.
And how well prepared you are.
Did you have to change that mentality right after Beijing, knowing that you would prepare for an event like this?
Well, you know, when I get back from Beijing, my main focus was okay, I'm done with the 10K now. So now my focus is the marathon. It's like a long runs. When I was training for the 10K, I was going my morning run was like a 30 to 25 minute. Afternoon, I'll go 50 minutes. So that jumped into like my afternoon, my morning run. If I'm doing easy run in the morning, it's like a 50. The shortest is a 40 minutes.
Okay.
My second run would be like about an hour. My short, long run would be like an hour to 1 hour 20, and my long run went from like 120 to an hour 50 to 2 hours. So like everything changes suddenly. And my tempo run went from 6 miles to 8 miles, like an easy day, and then go 15 miles to my regular tempo run for the marathon.
Does the weather? How does that affect you at all? I mean, it's going to be pretty brisk and cold Sunday morning.
Yeah, as I said, for me to be honest, it's not like anything. I don't worry about the weather. That's the one thing out of my control. It's just everyone have to deal with it. I'm trying I don't even worry about it. That's not something I control. Weather is the weather, and that's what the people would ask me before Beijing. They say, "Oh, how are you going to respond in the weather in Beijing?" Beijing was hot. It's going to be hot. I cannot change the weather.
Everybody's got to run it.
Everybody's got to run it. So no one's going to run it. If they affected someone, hey, too bad that they affect other people.
You said earlier in the press conference, everybody's a winner, especially you. Hey, no one's won the race yet.
Exactly.
So that's your goal heading into Sunday.
Why not? Hey, you know who won the race? If I ask you the question, do you know the winner of the race?
No.
Okay.
Nobody won.
Exactly. Nobody won. So everyone thinks they're the winners. So
good.
As long as you have a number.
There you go.
Here's a question. So when you go from track races to a marathon, and a marathon has hills, is it a bigger adjustment for you physically to go from the flat track to marathon, or is it a bigger adjustment for you psychologically?
I think it's easy. It's easier for me to go to the track to a marathon, because marathon, even though there's hills, the hills don't affect you until the last 6 or 4 miles. When you're running track, everything is so fast. You cannot fall asleep in the track. You're running like a 4:20 pace. In the marathon, you're running like a 4:50, 4:55 pace. So you can relax. it's all about how well prepared you are like towards the end of the race.